are rolling.
What's up, brother?
What's up? Oh,
What's up, brother?
what's up, brother? So, is this your first time in a new media room?
Yeah. Check this place out.
Not too shabby, right?
Man, we only had this.
A long way.
We only had this back in the Erik and Omar days.
I know. Well, we were in the car. We didn't need it.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Yes. Where we been?
Yeah.
What's going on?
What's happening?
Yeah.
Let's start with the background story. How did Erik and Omar start? Actually, should we go all the way to the beginnings of how Erik and Omar met?
How we met is, I think it was Mickey Gephardt who gave me a call and said she had a shining star sitting in her office, right? Yep. You were about to sign up for the Glastonbury office.
Yep.
And she just thought that whatever team you were signing up for, you might be a better fit for our team here in West Hartford. You lived in West Hartford. You got deep roots in the community here. So she thought you, and she was right.
I remember that next day you gave me a call after I had met with her and saying, "Hey, let's go meet for dinner."
And we had lunch, Max Burger. Still remember?
Maybe it might have not.
I think it was
dark out. It was dark out. And at that time, you had a little social media presence, but your big thing was we
were just launching the new team, which was I think we signed as a new team December of 2020. We just started, me and Dan, early 2020. We had our big what was the epic movie that was
Star Wars?
I don't think it was Star Wars. It was like Space Odyssey or something. Yeah. So I showed you that, and I was like so proud. Like, look at what we're doing over here.
And which was really cool because at that time I really had no videography background or social media background besides being
which is unbelievable to see how far you've come.
Yeah, big. Yes, exactly. So I see that, and then I don't know if you remember what I pitched to you. I said, well, I haven't really been in real estate at all, but I do think my younger self can really help us grow in the social media area. Yeah. Even though I didn't know much of it, I had belief that we did that. And you had mentioned that the real estate had started to change in that demographic where it was like a lot of older real estate agents that were starting to, get older, and the new generation was going to come in and social media, because you got some advice from
Tom Milazzo. Shout out to Tom Milazzo. He came into the Wethersfield office, asked where I wanted to take my business to, and was like, how much video are you doing? And at the time it was like none. He's like, all right, start doing video, just start filming recording your open houses, just start that way. And that was the best advice anybody ever gave me. I always give Tom a shout out and props for that, because he really pushed me in that direction, which literally the first few months, every time I did a video, I was like upset to my stomach. But you get used to it like anything.
Yeah. So then I get started, right? And you're like, "Hey, Omar, the best way to learn is shadow me." Yeah. And I took full advantage of that.
I sure did.
I was showing up to his house.
Like every day you were in the office.
9 in the morning. And then eventually I was like, "Oh, dude, I'll go work out with you too."
Yeah.
Yep. So I'd go work out. Then I'd meet you at your house, and then I'd shadow you all day, and I'd get back to my house around 7 p.m.
And you actually caught me. 2020 was my busiest year ever, COVID year, right?
What you do, 22 million or
22 million that year. That was my best ever. So you caught a good year to shadow, a lot of transactions. And even when nothing was going on, you were sitting in the office, you were listening to phone conversations. Yeah, you were learning,
And at that time,
lingo.
Yeah, and then because I had no business, I had just started and I was looking for business, I started putting together social media videos and started doing videos. And
I remember the first day, I had the COVID hair.
Yeah.
And you just pull out the camera and put it on the dashboard. And you were like, "Oh, all right, Erik, how'd your morning start?" And the first videos were absolutely awful, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I thought I was a philosopher.
And if you're still watching this video right now, I think they're still on our page. So if you want to scroll back all the way to the beginning.
Don't scroll back.
And I don't know if you remember, the first video was like, what's up?
You recording?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fun.
No, you're good. And so the first video was like, "Hey guys, it's Erik and Omar, and just something while I was taking a shower, and then you're going through all these steps, and I'm just standing there like smiling, and next thing you know, we were doing that almost.
Well, that was the whole premise of Erik and Omar in the car. It was me and Omar in the car every day, and it was almost like a running joke, like, oh, here we go again, Erik and Omar in the car, and it just kind of stuck and progressed from there.
And I don't know if you remember, I came into the car one time and I was just like, dude, we need more energy. I think energy is gonna like pull people in more. So now we're turning this lengthy video into the same lengthy video, just with way more energy. But then it was catchy.
Way more energy, and then it was like we almost made it purposely over the top because we were acting like anybody in the back seat, which was our guests. We were acting like they were stars, right? Yeah. So that it was just fun.
Yeah,
I mean, we had Mickey Gephardt, Bill Jones,
Steve Pierre, James Pierre.
Yeah, we had a few good guests, and then we started. Every team member that came on the team, they get Steve, Gabby,
It actually looked back. We had a lot of episodes, and that just goes back to I had no business, right? So,
2020 again. You were just starting and shadowing.
I think what's like the stat is like within your first year of real estate, some agents don't even sell one house at the time.
Well, yeah, I sold one. It was a two-sided deal.
Luckily, 2007. I beat that. I think I did 1.3 million my first.
Yeah, you definitely beat me.
Yeah. So business started to pick up, and at the time, I would get home from shadowing him, and then I would start editing videos, and then I wouldn't be done until midnight, and then do it all over again, which I didn't. There was absolutely no complaints because I had a lot of time on my hands too to do it.
And then it progressed from just talking in the car to doing home inspection videos,
then dance videos. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. We need to bring back.
Do we? Do we?
You remember the song "Forget Me Nots"?
Yeah. I remember.
Dude, that was a good. We are smooth.
Few. Yeah. There were some people that like the TikTok videos. A lot of people like the Erik and Omar in the car. I still get, maybe once a month, people, reaching out saying, where's Erik and Omar in the car? Which Omar, for a multitude of reasons, want to change up the format a little bit. He thought that was getting a little old and stale, right?
I'll take blame for that.
I'm not saying there's blame. I'm just saying you wanted to take it in another direction. I think I was like, well, if it's not broke, don't fix it. But you're always progressing. You're always...
And I think another reason why I did want to change the format is my business started getting busier, so I didn't have that much time on my hands to edit the long videos. So then I was like, all right, now we need to switch over to short form content.
You got busier, you had a baby.
Well, then as I'm like, oh, we should switch that over, then I think that I said that in the springtime because then the spring market hit. And then my daughter was born in May. And then, of course, having a newborn, you don't sleep. Then I'm trying to balance the spring market. So then I stopped posting content for a little bit there. And if I did, it was like once every 3 weeks. And, then finally, and now it's been coming back. And absolutely looking forward to shooting more videos with you.
Things are picking up a little bit. And, we had a chance to sit down, talk.
We're in this beautiful room now. And
absolutely.
And so
hopefully you'll hear more from Erik and Omar.
Yeah, my goal would be cool is if we continue to do internal podcasts so we'll have Dan sit here. We can have any guys on your team.
More guests, more team members.
Yeah,
right.
Anyone on your team and
be talking about what's going on in the market, which there's certainly a lot to talk about in the market. It's shifting a little bit.
Obviously, our social medias are filled with real estate content, but I'm sure you guys are interested in what goes on behind the scenes, right?
Yeah.
So we'll take this long form video now, clip it up so people will see it on social media, and then hopefully it takes you guys to see this full length video. So
sounds good.
Erik and Omar, are we back?
In the car, on the couch?
Let's get out. All right, cool, man. Good catching up.
Yes, sir.